Hey guys, J-Man here for another Spawn review. It's snowing out here in Canada, so I did not go to the comic shop today to pick up Gunslinger Spawn number 14. It's on my pull list, of course, so it will be available for tomorrow. But I did want to get the review out, so boom, digital comics. That's what they're there for. When you can't buy a physical comic, you can buy a digital one and read that. I'm going to review this using my space method that I review books and movies and TV shows and comics. It stands for story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each one of those categories gets a score between 0 for bad, 2 for really good. Okay, the way the space method works is that I actually review every comic against itself and others like it. So, for example, if I give the story a 2 out of 2, a perfect score, 2 out of 2 is a perfect score. If I give it 2 out of 2, I'm not saying that the storyline of Gunslinger 14 is better than Alan Moore's Watchmen, or V for Vendetta, or Giant Size X-Men #1, or something like that. That's not how it goes. If I give the characters a 2 out of 2, I'm not saying that Gunslinger Spawn is better than Superman, or Batman, or Wonder Woman. That's not how it works. I'm reviewing it against itself. So we're talking about Gunslinger Spawn in relationship to other Spawn comics, plus comics that have monsters and mystical stuff, right? We're not comparing to Frank Miller's Daredevil. We're comparing it to its own genre and other comics. So the storyline of Gunslinger. So far, Javier's been going through his list and he's TCB, taking care of business against all the guys that have wronged him. Look, it's a generic story, but it's told well, so I'm giving it a 1.5 out of 2. I love Gunslinger Spawn. It is my favorite of the Spawn books. If I had to pick a favorite, which I don't have to, but I will anyway, and it's Gunslinger Spawn. So yeah, this is a good story. He picks up this guy Sanchez and literally just destroys him. Now, yes, in this particular issue, it's not like the story is advancing that much. It's just he captures the guy and basically tortures him. But it was pretty cool, and I like where it's going, so I'm giving it a 1.5. The pacing, I'm giving it a 2 out of 2 for pacing. These comics are super fast-paced. By the time I'm done reading this, I'm like, oh my god, I need to read more of these. So if you keep making me want to come back, that's a 2 out of 2. For the artistry, I'm going to give it 1.5. 1.5 out of 2. So we're at 5 out of 10 already. Now the art here, it is good. I love this art in Gunslinger. I did find this issue to be a bit panely. So there's just a lot of it's like very standard panel, right? You know, so normally that would give you a 1 out of 2, but I mean, like, some of this stuff is just killer. This is the formation when Javier becomes Gunslinger. It's awesome. And Gunslinger just looks cool. So a bit panely, but I do feel that it flows well. Pages like this are really nice, even though they are panely. And Gunslinger is typically kind of like this. But in some cases, I've given it a 2 out of 2, I think, but mostly 1.5. But yeah, great stuff. Good gore here. Look at this, man. Holy crap. That's really good. It's not Terrifier 2, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I like the art in this a lot. Characters, I'm giving the characters a 1 out of 2. Gunslinger to me is absolutely my favorite iteration of Spawn right now. So big points for him. He's pretty much the only character in this worth talking about. The other characters are bad guys, and that's cool. But it's hard you don't get to know them because he just pretty much kills them. So I'm giving it a 1. So we're at 1.5, 2, 1.5. So that's 3, 4, 5. We're at 6. I'm going to give my enjoyment factor. So enjoyment is intangible. If I love it, I'm just going to give it a 2, and I do love it, so I'm giving it a 2. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for Gunslinger Spawn. This ending is killer. I won't show it to you here. I'm really enjoying Gunslinger. It's my favorite comic book that I'm reading. Out of all the comic books that I'm reading, most of the stuff I'm reading is from Image since I dropped Marvel. Almost entirely. I do keep New Mutants because I'm reading X-Men and I'm reading a bit of Wolverine because Cyclops and Wolverine are kind of my favorites, and Jean. So it's tough. It's tough to let go fully, but I'm not enjoying it as much as I am enjoying the Spawn comics. That's for sure. DC, I'm only getting Wonder Woman and Superman, and that's because Superman's my favorite character, so I'm always going to get Superman. But yeah, really enjoyed the Gunslinger Spawn here. Let me know what your thoughts are on Spawn, Gunslinger, issue number 14, all of it. Talk to me and let me know. We do a Spawn stream every month. We're going to be doing our third one this month at the end of the month. We've had some pretty good people come by. I'd love to see more people come by. So if you're interested in Spawn, please come by, check out the live stream. And if you do want to come on to the live stream and not just be in the chat, we do offer the ability to come in and talk to us actually live right there. So I'd love to have more people on there. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I've been plugging away for years here on YouTube, years. So if you like Spawn, if you like, movies and all that kind of stuff, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you a part of the team. But that is it for now, guys. All right, until next time.